Good question.
Kabisa.
Irene is a woman, of course, of God.
Nice.
I'm born again.
Oh my.
A student as well. I'm studying bachelor's of marketing and advertising at Hart Bible University. I'm a business lady as well.
Important.
Yes, I'm in children ministry as well, and also impacting the community at large.
Wow.
So basically, that's who Irene is.
Kabisa.
Na bado hajaonekaniwa, bado hajaoleka, bado
Hope you're keen.
Lakini
I'm
mtu
very keen.
yuko.
Kabisa.
Yeah, so basically that is me.
Nice. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. And I'm certain you are going to unveil this well.
Yes,
Kabisa.
absolutely.
Because the aim and the basis is bana Genz yako pale nje, or a growing youth, or someone who is also in marriage might capture something, might get something, and possibly deploy it in their marriages, or possibly either they are courting, or possibly in their day-to-day activities. Because I believe the main concept of relation is to connect and to relate. Kabisa, you see? And I'm certain that after this show, they are going to get a tool or thing that they can add into their daily life, because the desire is to grow, the desire is to change the negative and deploy the positive.
It's true.
Yes. And for a starter, possibly, we can start and look at how do you best define relationship.
Wow.
Like possibly, kikuja tu kwa akili yako hivi, what comes into your mind? Like, how do you view the whole idea of relationship? Because imechangiwa kabisa kwa ground, and we want to lay the foundation with that so that we may continue. So, what is relationship to you when Irene hears of relationship? Ni nini nakam kwa akili?
Mi kuna tu kitu moja tu basic that really pops to my head is relationship inakuanga built on love. Love is a basicity of every relationship. Unacheki hata ukiwa pale job, ama hata ukiwa wapi, ama tagarini or wherever, it's love. Lazima ukuwe na ile love ndio uweze kuonyesha wasee hapa kuna rapo fulani inaendelea. Without it, mazee ni kazi ya bure. Ni venye tu sahi, yani watu wamekubali vitu zingine kama social media, technology and what not iweze kucorrupt relationship. Unaona? Na bila hiyo upendo, imagine hakuna kitu inaweza happen. Yeah, hakuna rapo, hakuna relationship hapo.
So love builds the foundation kabisa. In any type of relationship.
Yes, in any
kabisa.
type.
Because
in any
I
type.
believe the main idea of relating is for people to connect
bond,
and to bond and to create memories.
Yes.
So how can the memories be built without love?
Kuna tu hate, maze, kuna hate, kuna sijui manipulation. Yani umse, ukiona mtu anaenda ahead na anakuwa, maybe ana manipulate mwenzake, kuna ka hate fulani, umse si mtrue. Kama uko mtrue, with what you call relationship, kuna vitu ufai kwa unafanya. Unaona? So when you do not have that, kuna relationship kweli. Alafu unajua, this is between two people. Hata wanyama kuna pale upendo huo unaona pia. You see the love as well. Imagine even wanyama wanaweza ku understand iyo story relationship.
Yes, because they relate.
Wana relate tu vizuri. You see? Na for us as also human beings, tunafaa kuonyesha iyo love. Kwa sababu tunaona for us to have a relationship existing, love lazima exist. Na of course ninajua watu wanaweza sema si we are strangers, sijui nini, but umse maybe ka struggle unaweza kuwa nayo, huyu ndo anaweza kuwa your solution. Again, we go back to what I mentioned earlier, being kind. You see?
Kindness now comes in.
Yes. So basically for me, that is what I will say. Kenya wena come into my mind about nikisikia relationship, lazima basicity kwa nini? Love has to be the basis of it. Lazima. Because people are relating, and remember when you mentioned relating, it comes in mind that these are two parties. Yeah, sure.
Now they are relating. Yeah. Each and everyone not being perfect, meaning wakona two weaknesses, they have shortcomings. So if there is no basis of love, hakuna relationship itakuwa, because you'll see the other person's faults. It's true. Na una pass through time, una isema mingine niniyo. So ni vizuri ukwe mtrue. Ukwe mtrue na love. Alafu naweza sema, kuna nyepe inakuanga affect. How in what sense possible?
Well, to say if you might be loving someone ama anakuwa you're like an acquaintance, you're with this person ndio aize kuweza kukupatia kitu fulani. Unaona, yani kuna kitu unataka je umse, si ati tu you love this person ama you want to create that rapport with this person kwa sababu yeye yuko tu hivyo. Hapana, kuna kitu fulani unajaribu
like
kufikia.
Possibly you are after a goal or a target.
Exactly.
And after you get it,
basi you're gone.
Then there is no love there.
Thank you. Na kuna rapport kweli, there relationship going on there. Hata kama pale kazini pia, it cannot work that way. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so interesting.
It's true.
You mentioned of love being the basis,
yes,
and kindness aspect of side.
Yes.
Meaning a relationship should be based from love and kindness.
And kindness.
And these aspects or principles are coming from a genuine heart.
Thank
but
you.
Now people are faking it. Like we say what a portray, but it's not what they mean.
Kwanza sai ni kumoto.
Kabisa, because people are living two lives.
It's true. It's true.
And it's so sad, by the way.
Yes, na utapata okay, in one or the other unaweza jipata pia ulikuwa victim. Unajua kujuangi.
Kabisa.
Venye tu mambo imesonga.
Unaona tu iko genuine kabisa. You are like, I'm going to put all my all into this relationship, and possibly you fall into being a victim.
Unafall to kuwa victim.
Kwa sababu wanaumia bana.
It's true, people are really getting hurt.
People are getting hurt, and because of lack of knowledge.
Alafu ujue it is not dependent with age. Sadly.
Okay. Bring it along.
Sindio.
Kabisa.
Najua ni Genz-S nini, lakini all of us were affected with this. Imagine unaweza pata maybe your father ama tu mzazi tu wa mtu mali fulani anapata mtoi wake, mtoi sasa mwenye anafaa kuwa anamuonyesha ile upendo, maybe taking care of, lakini anasema mimi juu saa mimi nishafika kama mtoto, haja yangu kuangalia mzazi sina, so ushafika kama kijana, mbona niangalie paro? Unaona pia yeye anaumia, mzazi kila wakati labda anapata kuwa na machozi nini, nimesomesha huyu. Every person is affected with love. Na watu wengi kwanza wanapata kwa victims kama hawajui. Wakati sasa mambo unapata mtu amepata ile depression nini, sasa ndo anajua kumbe root cause.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
So it's a progressive thing that is built from even our relationship from back at home.
Yes.
And daily activities.
Daily activities also affect that. So kila kitu kuna basicity nini. Unaona, kama kitu foundation haina upendo, basi it will not last. I can assure that yes, last. Hata watu na cancel, watu tunawaambia it's good when you are true to yourself.
Kabisa. To yourself. I'm very keen. To yourself.
Be true to yourself. Yes. But also be smart. Do not allow someone to like take advantage again of your kindness. Yeah, kwa sababu hapo because from there you'll find unakuwa victim. So you have to be very watchful. Yeah, even when you give out your heart and you're kind, lakini uchunge tu. Unasikia ile saying yenye watu nasema huyo msali ni beba vibaya, you know.
Lakini but now the act of being watchful.
Yes.
Wasi wengi wana fall victim hapo. Utapata mse hadi amesoma, kuna all the type of wisdom anaweza pata. But now they fall victim to that.
Yes,
because someone is coming in with the idea and the ideology of possibly having a relationship, and then the other party falls into victim because number one, possibly it was a self-interest relationship.
Sure.
Either number two, there was no basis of love, as you said, and possibly no kindness that is attached to that.
Was shown from ground. So I'll just basically say hata tukiangalia maneno tukae tu rada
kabisa,
tukae rada, wacha tu tukae rada. Let's just be watchful even when we try to create this rapport with people
kabisa.
Alafu tena usienda unajipata pia una fall. Sasa wewe ulikuwa kind nini una fall to the yani unakuwa like trying to victimize someone else. Because mwana mtu amenibeba vibaya. There's always a reward to being good.
Kabisa.
Though hatu sema hiyo ni ya mbinguni.
But I believe if a relationship is built from a genuine love, tuongee tu ukweli, kutakuwa na hiyo genuineness like I'm ready to carry the other party's shortcomings, because I started by saying or it is even factual that no one is perfect. Meaning each and everyone has akona shortcomings zake. Utapata msee akona anger issues. and then wanaingia kwa relationship. So if it's not based on love, do you know that you will not bear that person's shortcoming?
Itakuwa murife.
Itakuwa ni kama mnabishana kukimbia. Fighting for your life. You see? Because if someone cannot control their anger, my friend, mtapigana hapo.
Vibaya sana. Alafu sasa kama ule mwenzako pia pale maybe kazini ama pale nyumbani ama nini, ana patience. Utakuwa like a man on an island and hakuna venye unaweza kuwa peke yako hii dunia.
Obvious.
Again, the basis of it is love in every relationship. Now, understand that kila mtu anakuwa na weakness.
But sabu kwa understand. People are not ready to understand someone's personality or possibly view someone that yes, this is Irene, anaweza kuwa na shortcomings zake. But behind all those shortcomings, there is a good Irene that we can see, we can view, and we can interact for a better life.
Sure.
But now people are not ready to do that. Like wase hawayuko ready kuona umsi ako na shortcoming. And most of the people when wako hivyo, they also have shortcomings. Okay, no one does not have.
It's true.
But if you have, why do you see ya mwingine that ndio kubwa na wewe yako mwenyewe uko nayo? No, if people don't come to that level of understanding that msi anaweza kuwa na shortcoming, it's easier. Why is it difficult kuelewa shortcomings za msi? Because wasi wana interact lakini bana ni tricky. Like ataona msee mwingine ako na shortcoming and they are in a relationship now. Tuko ndani ya relationship sasa. But now are you ready to accept that hey, this is the other party in my relationship na anaweza kuwa na shortcoming?
Ukweli. Okay, mimi nadhani hivi wakati msee aizi ku understand, msee ako na issue.
Okay.
From sasa kwake mwenyewe.
Now it comes to self.
Again, inakurudia tu kwa sababu unajaribu maybe kuonyesha this other person that wewe ndio uko na shida. Lakini wewe mwenyewe kuna zile vitu you yourself you haven't accepted that there are issues you're trying to handle and sort with yourself, with your personality and character. So kufanya ule mwingine za kusikia vibaya zaidi, you are like mimi hadi sikuelewi, mimi hadi hiyo rapo mimi sitaki. You know, so yeye mwenyewe hajaweza kwanza kukubali ako na issue fulani. Unaona, ndio maana ana point fingers, anasema ai mimi ule hapana, mimi hii ndio weakness umsi yako na mimi wacha mimi basi niende zangu. You see, so he's trying to run from the truth of everyone has a weakness and everyone is a work in progress. Hakuna mse amewaifika hiyo mazee kama like you say, mtu anaweza sema mimi nishafika bana, so mimi nishafika sasa, huyu ni nini atanisho? You get. Lakini ukiwa na ile mindset ya everyone is a work in progress, you'll be able to live with people very well without pointing fingers. Yes.
Wow. Viewers, we are taking it on a higher gear. Hapa tunaanguka nayo kabisa. Kabisa. Possibly tukipandisha gear juu. Now we've looked at the foundation of love and everything and everything. Now, when we take it a bit higher. Now these are two people that have built possibly on the foundation and the attributes of a relationship. Now, a question that is asked with so many, and I'm certain that most of our viewers watakuwa na hiyo swali. What is the right age? Ilete.
Bana.
Tuko hapo.
Right age.
Because according to this society, now the right age to settle for a relationship. Now when we go to the deeper relationship and the understanding of most of our viewers, a relationship is the attribute that climbs the ladder to dating and possibly marriage and possibly that. Now, what is the right age according to you?
Wow, that's a good
the right
question.
Age and how to view that age thing and all that.
Okay, thank you. What I will say is scientists, sasa kidogo ndio nikuja kwangu. Huwa anasema for a lady it's 25 years and for a man it's from 30 years. Because when this madam is thinking at 25 na the guy at 30, wataweza ile colliding haitakuwa sana. Sijui kama unanielewa. A lady of 25 years anafikiria kama a man of 30 years.
Okay.
Even ndivyo scientists wanasema.
Okay, I'm learning.
Yes, true. But now, according to me, wakati mimi ninajua in every relationship, hata hii yenye goal yake ni marriage, lazima mkuwe na rapport. Siwezi sema 80 age. 80 nianze kusema maybe mtu ako 50 years a month, sijui a lady sijui 20. Well, I will not like really focus or say that, but I'll say when you have a good rapport, ama me create ile relationship, ile rapport, ile friendship na mtu, mambo tu bana we ina flow.
Okay.
Unaona, mambo we ina flow, lakini tena tusemi mtu akwe 18 ama 21.
Kabisa.
Tunasema kwanza ajitambue. Kwanza, understand
identity.
yourself.
Okay.
Yes, understand yourself first. If there are weaknesses you need to work on, you do that. It can take you 10 years. Even there are ladies at 40, they haven't settled as well. Umse bado ako process ya kujidiscover. Unaona, kujielewa, labda ako na weakness fulani, anasema mimi huyu jamaa kakuja sahi hataweza kukaa.
Kabisa.
Unaona, lakini hata angekuwa ile 20, ndio maana tunaambiwa journeys are not the same.
Kabisa.
You know, sasa hata wewe mwenye ako maybe 20, kuna mwenye ako prepared to settle. Na amepata jamaa maybe ako hiyo 25 na ako ready ku settle na aanze kufanya shughuli zao, then that is okay for them. This is an individual like decision mseto anafaa kunini. Yeah, but first ukiweza tu kujielewa as a lady, ujue already usha hit your goals and targets even as a man. Kwa sababu hii pia responsibility kwa wanaume pia inakuwa inaenda as age ikisonga hivyo, maybe 30s hapo ndio unapatanga most men ndio wanaanza kusettle. Not less than that.
Wow.
Yeah, kwa sababu wanaendelea tu akijidiscover your time. And also for ladies from 25. Santi, that's true, but also facts kwa ground ni hiyo pia.
Facts kwa ground. Someone here is saying age does not matter. But I'll just say something that I've captured from your statement. Number one is on identity, kujijua. That as long as you've known yourself, because if you know yourself, you know what your purpose is,
absolutely.
What you like. You not be swayed away by looks, you not be swayed away by
looks nini.
Looks na kuangalia ati msi yako na do. You're looking at money, you're not looking at the broader part of it. Because someone might have money ready to settle for a relationship, but possibly are you visioned? But then you know there are some people who are just full of wealth but not visioned. Theirs is wakisha party on Friday, waingie weekend, warudi Monday kutafuta ingine ya weekend. That is their life.
It's true.
But you're looking at someone who's possibly focused on vision, possibly focused on their life. They are looking at the broader picture of life.
Yes,
and that is the main key. Identity.
It should be that way, because when someone chooses akwe swayed away na mambo mingi yenye inaendelea kama sai kwa dunia, wewe mwenyewe utakuwa umejipoteza. By the time unakaa hivyo ujue, by the way, mi kitu kama hii na mimi sipendi. Siwezi kuvumilia maybe mtu akiwa na this particular challenge. Unajua kwa sababu kuna watu yako vile. Unaona, so it is important when you understand yourself what you want. If you want this kind of a person to be in your circle, understand, jitambue tu vizuri. Alafu tu kuja along.
Kabisa.
Lakini sasa ubaya ni eti hata kuna pia tu wale wazuri wanajipatanga akiwa victims tena.
Kabisa.
So it's good unakuwa again watchful sana.
Just be watchful. I guess the aspect of watchful is being wise. And keen.
Very keen. Very keen. Ndio usikue. There are cases where nowadays you'll find maybe as you've said, kuna mwanaume mwenye tu kazi yake tu kutafuta hela nini, lakini akitaka kuwa na mwanadada atamchukua kama an investment, an asset pale, unaona. So atakuwa like wewe tuka nyumbani, mimi nikutafutia nini, lakini hauna right kujitambua wewe mwenyewe. Huwezi fanya what you want to do,
because you being kept means that you're not yourself.
Thank you.
You cannot explore.
You do not have a voice.
You don't have a voice. Also, how can you have a voice while you are depending fully on someone? You see, and I believe that is the aspect. I don't know, viewers, the thoughts around this, but kuna hii notion ya yes, the husband anafaa kufanya kazi, the wife ikae home. What's your view on that? Because me, I personally now, let me speak as an individual. I'm very keen not to be crucified.
Bana.
Kuna hii aspect ya mwanaume ndo anafaa kwenda kutafuta, the wife anafaa kubaki home. Wewe fanya kazi za nyumba, wewe shughulikia watoto, wewe amka, pika, fua. That is now the genealogy about all this.
Sure.
But what's your take
for me
for such a relationship now?
Mazi. For me, I will say kila mtu jamani ende atafute
kabisa.
Mambo ya kukaa kwa nyumba we tafash kwanza kama sai it's like it will be so hard for you mwanaume uko jamani anasumbuana na colleagues and what not nini and you're just at home. It's not that you being at home it's bad, but you're trying to less the burden of your partner as well, kwa sababu hii ni teamwork. Tuna understand nikiingia kwa wadu usema husbands loves your wife, love your wives, alafu wives respect your husbands. Kuna hiyo yezi change, lakini then again saisi kama tene unaona tene ladies uko unapata hao ndio wataenda sijui wachote maji wafanye nini wapike and all that na wanaume unao walikuwa wanaenda wanasumbuana huko wanampeleka mbuzi malishoni nini you see, but for today mambo imechange. So sasa ni kusaidiana. That is according to me. Now wasini crucify.
And that brings me to our next question. Because our next question we want to look at now the 21st century relationship that is now being revolutionized from the traditional aspect. Because in the traditional aspect, a relationship and marriage and the idea of companionship ilikuwa inaonekana hivi that the man all the kazi zote ni zako like gender roles like kuna roles za the gent na kuna roles za the lady. But now when you come to the 21st century my friend vitu kwa ground si hivyo. Utapata a lady mwenye amejisimamishia investments akisimama hivi ina investment company anachambua misamiati kama sijui nini unaona na wewe ndo utampata akipika. And then the same man yeye pia ako na kazi yake mwenye amefika kwa nyumba wa kwanza ana prepare something possibly for them to take. And that is the 21st century. What's your view on that? Because we are changing and the society has to adapt to this because things are changing.
It is true, absolutely.
You'll get a lady who's building investments kabisa kwa ground yeye anatingisha economy ya Kenya. That was not so kitambo because kitambo the lady nyumbani na maleso 24/7. Go around town. You meet ladies with standard. And that is where we are going.
It's true.
Kabisa. And this lady is married. This lady is in a relationship. This lady is courting. Is someone's fiancé. You see?
Absolutely.
What's your take on that?
Mimi ninaweza sema hivi. Mimi nitakubaliana na hiyo. Unaona huyo madam mwenye akisimama hivi.
Kabisa.
Kenya mazee ina shake. Sasa me I'll go with that because hakuna venye tunaweza sema to achieve your goals. Marriage hatuwezi sema ni kama let me say si kama achievement, hii ni kitu tu lazima itakuwa, lakini goals zako as a man, as a woman and dreams haziwezi change. Yes, haziwezi change. And as a matter of fact, it will actually make your lives better for each other because
please repeat that.
Yes,
I believe we need to hear it because people are failing on that aspect. Please make a repeat on that.
It's true. Yes, I'll repeat and say this. Wakati kama sai, you'll find having a lady doing these roles and achieving stuff and dreams and whatnot, haijamlimit sasa itijua ameoleka pale, haizifuata ndoto zake. As a man and as a woman, please go after your dreams because it's going to make your lives better. And also for your kids. Remember, as uki achieve easy stuff huku nje, una make pia life ya watu wako nyataka ikwe fiti.
You're creating a room for them.
Bana, lakini ukisema madam kake jani we changamuka huko itakuwa toughish for the man. Yani shoulders itakuwa already heavy. Umse atakuwa na lot of burden to carry. Unaona, na sasa madam tu yuko tu pale home. You know, na kuna wenye tu anataka tu kukaa hivyo. I mean today hatuwezi kaa hivyo.
Hatuwezi kaa tu.
Bana tuchangamke.
Ati the lady anafanya hizo vitu zote, mando anatuma pesa sijui ya nini. We are looking on a lady mwenye atakaa kwa meza anaambia the party or the husband that now I've made this investment this month. You see, this is what I have.
It is
let us work on a project somewhere. Let us build an investment somewhere.
Thank you.
That does not limit her from the roles of possibly submitting as a wife and respecting the husband.
Absolutely.
You see, I believe the society needs to change that
yes,
thinking and aspect.
Because at the end of it all, kila mse, you see, even when a man and a woman marry,
yes,
these people had dreams.
Kabisa.
Alikuwa na life yake.
Because you know, most like, okay, there are cases that people have grown together knowing to each other and now they get into a relationship, but these are two different destinies.
There's still two different destinies.
Kabisa.
Niti tu actually wa mnakama pamoja kufanya things better and easier. But that doesn't mean
better and easier.
Yeah, thank you.
You see, I'm very keen because I'm also learning. And the aspect of being better and easier, that is the goal.
Yes,
we are looking at a 21st century relationship that is going to be better from the previous aspect and easier in terms of someone who has built a capacity, the lady, pia the gender may build capacity yake. If these capacities come together, and tell me we have 100 relationships that have built capacity in the same, where do you think our Kenya will be? Where do you think our globe would be?
Tutakuwa mbali sana.
Kabisa.
Lakini ukiachia mzigo moja mtu mwingine, tutazidi like snails, tunaenda tu pole. Whereas you yourself also, kuna kitu unaweza fanya mpaka Kenya ishangae uwe.
Kabisa.
Ni wewe, ikuwe surprise.
Kabisa. You see, and that is impacting lives because you're trying to change the society.
Absolutely.
And we are getting better.
Absolutely.
Now on that, a question comes in mind that we are trying now to change that aspect. And then you find this gen. There are these gens, I don't know if I'll call it male chauvinism or what. Wako like, mimi ndio nafaa kufanya kazi. Kaa nyumbani. You see? Unaona? There are these relationships where the gent akitokea hivi, ikifika ni saa yake ya kufika, the lady anaanza kukua in shock. You see? And that are the relationships that are happening.
It's
you see?
true.
The men are dominating. I'm a man. I'm not trying to sideline my gender, but it is something that is happening and it is affecting relationships. Kabisa. What's your take on that? These men that are so wild.
Well, I cannot even second that. Siwezi.
Okay, you object.
I cannot kwa sababu hakuna venye sasa hiyo nyumba itakaaje.
Oh my.
Kwani ni wrestling inaenda kufanyika pale hivyo ama ni aje? Kwanza
tension.
Hakuna urafiki pale.
Kabisa.
Kwa sababu your friend utamwambia this and this, maybe I'll be able to do this, na hata hii siwezi kufanya maybe tukiwa pale nyumbani. Lakini ukifika kwa nyumba ni kama ndio jamani imefika, utazaje kukaa na amani mahali pale? Kabisa. You see, and that's why even marriages unapata pia kuna zile depression women wanapitia tu, ni kuvumilia tu, lakini pale mzee akifika nyumbani unashangaa kwani what is happening, is this still a home or what? And home kunafaa kuwa na peace.
Kabisa.
When the man comes in, when the lady also comes in, wacha tu kuwe na that peace that is moving.
Something of joy.
Yes, but hiyo kitu bana, sijui ni character issue kwa wale wanaume wako hivyo ama ni nini, kwa sababu mimi sikubaliani nayo hata kidogo.
Wow.
Yes. It's not the way to
now
go.
Tumeguzia the gentleman. Now when we come to the ladies aside, there is this lady, possibly, I found myself in a setup, and these ladies were trying to bargain on some issue.
All right.
So this lady was like, mi siwezi guza nguo nifue. Mi siwezi guza nguo nifue. You see? I found myself in two setups. Let me just say them for this coming question. And this lady was like, Mrs. Inama nifulie mwanaume. So I thought in mind, huyu lady atasurvive aje kwa marriage. I'm not trying to say it's a lady thing, but it is a part of maintaining a home.
Thank
you. You see, a part of maintaining a relationship. Now, the other discussion was, these ladies were like, huyu mwanaume kama hizi order food, akae. Mimi siwezi ingia kitchen napikia mtu ati anakaa tu chini ananiongojea nimserve ati sijui nini. Hiyo ni ujinga, siwezi fanya kitu kama hiyo. So I was like, wait a minute. Yes, we are trying to say it is a 21st century relationships, but now this is going far much beyond.
Absolutely.
Because in traditional society and even in our society at large, food is so loved.
True.
Food is so treasured.
True.
So what is your take on such ladies?
Mimi kwanza wanafaa bana wakuje class.
They need some teachings, kabisa.
Yeah, they really need, because that is your role as a woman. Ni sawa kuna washing machine zimekuja, ni sawa. Kufanya hata mambo ya kina dada kwetu kwa rahisi nini. Lakini hakuna venye uta neglect your duties, but you want mwanaume pia kikuja ndio yeye analipa watoto shule, anaketa for your needs and what not. Actually, a way to show love maybe to your man ni hizi. Unaona hizi two roles, utu tunye tunasema kumpikia, umfulie, ufanye nini, hiyo itamfurahisha yeye. You see, kwanza food. Hiyo mambo ya kuandaa chakula bana. Sasa hiyo itakuwa namna gani? When will this man be able to taste, hata kama umeka chumvi nyingi aseme my wife lo amenipikia. Yeah, I mean, we need to change that also as ladies. Kwa sababu tukiendelea hivi, utapata wanaume pia wanasema mimi kama nikuoa mimi kwa sababu the women are not submissive at all. They are like, ni kama nyumba iko na wanaume wawili. Bana, itakuwa namna gani vile? Itakuwa ngumu sana. And unaona pia alpha generation inakam. So imagine huo mtoto wako na sister yako hivyo. Sasa itakuwaje in few years to come? I think we really need to change that and know our roles. Where do we stand as women and where do we stand as men? Hata kama labda unapata hela mingi kuliko your fellow man. I mean, I know that is the other area.
I was coming to that. Is it okay first? Is it okay for the lady? Okay, the aspect of the society the gent is a provider, nafaa na pesa mingi. Now there are setups and relationships where now the lady is earning more than the man. Is it okay first?
For me, I do not see a problem.
Okay, why?
I do not see a problem because ile hela inafaa kusaidia nyumba yenu. Inafaa kusaidia inafaa kusaidia nyumba yenu na watoto wenyu. Kama huyu mwanaume hawezi really atenda kuvunja benki jamani, ndio aweze kufanya nini
kabisa?
Hapana, it cannot work that. If this man he's trying and sasa wewe unaweza kupata hata hela nyingi kumshinda, haimaanishi eti heshima itapungua aje. I mean, I think you've been taught right to always respect this man and know where you stand as a woman and as a man. So it is okay. Even when the man anapata mingi ni sawa. When the woman anapata mingi ni sawa. At the end of the day, is to make your home things better and easier.
Easier. That aspect is easier.
Yes.
But I'm coming to see all this we are saying is revolving against something you mentioned at the beginning. Love and kindness.
Sure.
Because if there is no basis of love, how will you appreciate your partner or your relationship mate if there is no love? In such setup, possibly anapata pesa mingi kukushinda and such. Oh my, that is so key.
Unajua shida siku hizi ni kuna traits za kuna this particular female, kuna alpha female and what not. So when a man has an alpha woman ni these women ambao tunasema wanataka kwa independent sana. So ndio ulikuwa anasema mimi siwezi fulia mwanaume, mimi siwezi pikia mwanaume.
Nataka independent.
Yule mtu yuko vile, lakini akaweza itumia vizuri inaweza saidia ile relationship ama ile ndoa vizuri sana.
And easier.
Tulisema tutemeshe nini inchi
kabisa.
Sasa akatumia ile nguvu to invest your strength in other things will be better and easier. Lakini sasa akiweza kuitumia njia ile, huyo mtu tapata hata bwana jamani atapata vipi? Kwa sababu you're not ready to submit. Because pale ni your education iko juu, utapata hata si hela tu, mpaka pia masomo uko juu yake, vitu vingi uko, your network iko juu, but your person ako hapa chini. Without also respecting your person, there's no way this love what you guys are trying to build will go anywhere. And it's so sad that our today's generation tuko hizi vitu zinafanyika
kabisa.
And that is not the way to go. I believe there's always a better way to do things. Just understand, as a woman, as Irene know, this is what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
And as let me say Kariuki, this is what you're supposed to do.
Very true.
Know where you're lying and just do your best.
Very true.
I mean, if you're kind, good things will always come to your way.
That is true.
Si kila wakati utajipata unapatana tu na watu ambao si wazuri nini. You know, you're being hurt because of this and this. This partner did this to me. No. When you're kind and when you move with love, good things will always locate you. Alafu unajua where you stand as a woman and as a man. And again, never allowing material stuff define you as a man or a woman.
Kabisa.
That doesn't.
And it's affecting bana.
It's true. Hakuna kitu. Okay, ni vizuri kuwa vile.
Yes.
Lakini again, it doesn't change where you need to be as a man or a woman. Yes.
Wow. That is so important. Hope you are learning, Bana. Kai, it's so exciting. Keep the comments coming, keep the likes coming, sharing coming.
Yeah.
We are trying to look at the bigger picture of the 21st century.
Absolutely.
And it is affecting so much because when we even come on the spiritual side of it, people perish due to lack of knowledge.
Thank you.
You might be learned, holding degrees and PhD titles and all that.
Sure.
But the revolving aspect of relationship uko blank. You don't know how it revolves. You don't know how to understand the other person.
Sadly.
You don't know how to even relate with people. And that is affecting people so much.
Ni ukweli kwa sababu when you do not also take time to learn.
Yes.
Kwa sababu information is there. Information iko pale nje.
And information will never come to you. You have to look for it.
Itafute bana. Yes. Itafute. If you're having this challenge maybe to respect a man, what do you do about it? If you're having a challenge as a man to respect your fellow wife there, friend, colleague, check what should I change on this? Ndio mambo ikuwe different. But again, as wenye tu nilikuwa nasema hapo kitambo, roles hazita change, lakini it doesn't hurt to chip in always to help your person. Ukiona your partner has this weakness, now there's a way you can help him or her to change, chip in. Alafu tu sasa akwe willing, anaweza kuwa even way better.
Yes. Wow, that is amazing. Like stand in, but it's your person.
I mean,
so you have to be covering.
Absolutely.
On finances, on pressure, on mental state. Kabisa. You see, being so supportive, like you should be there.
Present always.
Present. You understand their emotions, you understand their reasoning, and you appreciate their own value.
Absolutely.
You see?
Absolutely.
Now there is this aspect of relationship in the 21st century where now people just meet on social media today. They plan a wedding next month and they settle.
True.
You see?
True.
The kind of relationships that are happening. Either from pressure, either from what, but the basis is possibly hookups. There are even now social apps, relating apps, relationship apps.
Zico.
Like Tinder. I saw another one called Hinges, Viper.
There are many.
You see? There are so much. And now people are meeting on these dating apps. Do you support those dating apps? And what is your view on that dating app? Because you're now meeting someone blindly. Ujui ni mrefu, ujui unaona tu picha, you are like you are contented. You see?
Yeah, sure.
And on meeting that person, unapigwa na butwa.
Bana.
What's your view on that?
Okay, what I'll say is in search to bado, kuna zenye huwa zinakuwa successful. Na watu wanakaa vizuri. Alafu kuna most of them never turn out well. Never turn out well. So, hapo ni kama una risk life yako bana. Mtu mjui. Yani, ako tu pale uje ataka unaongea na robot or something.
Oh my, that is bad.
Bana, unajipata tu, yani ushakuwa victim hiyo design.
Oh my.
But I'll say, ukipata watu wanaenda kwa hiyo route, you'll find maybe could be this person, amehatiwa sana na hawa tu wenye wakaribu. You see, hivyo venye maybe mnaweza patana kwa gari, you're like, yo, itakuwaje, you see? Ama pale, yani just your surroundings. And now you choose niende kwa apps, maybe watu wa mbalimbali au tutaweza kuingiana vizuri sana. You see?
Kabisa.
So kuna watu it might work for them na kwingine tu ni masaka, yani tu hapo umejitafutia shida. So I wouldn't say ni mbaya ama ni mzuri, but ni vizuri sana unakuwa very careful.
Kabisa.
Kabla uingie pale, uingie pale hata unajaribu kutafuta love. I mean, get self-love first. As I said earlier, these things always locate you.
Kabisa.
Hata kuna wengine pia wamepatana pia Facebook nini, stories zao zimeenda tu fiti na wengine tu again. So sitasema ni mbaya ama ni mzuri, lakini weka tu rada.
Kabisa.
Kwanza saa hii.
Oh my.
Kwanza saa hii.
Kabisa.
Ni kutafash.
I saw a story. This lady met the man. They were in different counties.
Okay.
And then this lady met the man from somewhere far kidogo.
Yes.
So they planned to meet. You see, now they are meeting on the official day. They've been talking on sending each other pictures, talking on social media, and the whole idea of dating. Building a relationship from the social media handles and all that. Now they met. This lady akafika. Akadirectiwa hadi akafika. Kufika. While they were discussing and possibly there wakiwa pamoja, now some goons came in, like some thieves, wakaingia. And then this lady and the walikuwa robbed everything.
Wow.
They were robbed everything. Now this gent was like, so sorry, Then after to just cut the story short, after clear investigation and all that, this lady came to know it's something this man does. He will relate with people on social media, try to connect with them, and possibly steal. You see, nona ini vitu zimejileta kwako tu vizuri. Because if you came with your phone and possibly your laptop and possibly your jewelries, zinaenda zote. So that is happening in the 21st century relationships.
It is true.
You see?
These stories are all over. Yani mseto anakuambia tu pale online. Alafu kama, sorry to say this,
yes,
but kama ni wazunye unapata demo ko like yo, hapo ni jackpot.
Excited about the idea of mzungu connecting with them and all that.
Hapo ni jackpot, you know, they run there. Of course kuna wenye wamebahatika tu na wako safe. Lakini wengine wameshwa vumbi bana.
Kabisa.
Because wako like, this woman maybe is after me because of money.
Kabisa.
You know, because of maybe the position I hold and whatnot. But now it's very important when you understand that love. Okay, watu kuna sijui ni wimbo inasema mapenzi ndio inaran dunia.
Kabisa.
Si ndio? Lakini tena kuwa cautious bana. Utajipata in a ditch ambayo utaweza kujitoa. So it is very important that, yes, when you're finding people, well, usiende pale na hati yako yote. You know, be very keen. Unaweza jipata maybe that will be the end of your life, because you've seen cases, people are losing their lives
because of relationships.
Relationships na kupatana pale online, mnapatana sijui wapi hoteli, umekeshwa sijui what in your drink, you're gone. Hivyo tu. When alafu I'll also add and say,
yes, please.
Unapatanga watu kama wale ni mtu ametafuta upendo sana akakosa. I didn't mention that.
Okay.
Yes, mtu ametafuta upendo sana. Wanajaribu kufit kwa nini ya hii society. Kwani mpaka uko single mpaka sai. You see, they have tried and maybe they have been hurt so much. Na wale watu wanajua. So watu wa mbali ile tuseme sasa labda wenye wana date long distance wanaona sasa hiyo iko mbali, iko safe kidogo. Unaona? So because of being hurt, wana choose wacha niende apps. And you have to also know it's not only dependent on men, only ladies, but also men. Pia men wako tu kwa hiyo category.
Kabisa, they also fall victim.
Ndio maana unasikianga ile kitu nasikianga ikigo around, mife yangu ilikulwa. Because you got in a hotel, you have a drink, this person never showed up. Bana unakuwa tu victim.
And you be frustrated all of a sudden.
You are like, mimi mimi sasa kai ndio like, let me not even date or what not. Already ushaekwa kidonda, lakini mistake ilikuwa wewe mwenyewe ukuweza kujua ground hivyo ndivyo kuko. And you have to be really cautious when you're giving your heart to someone.
Wow, that is nice. Can we take it more higher? And possibly look at now, these are people who have understood themselves, they identify themselves, they've built up on their personality, possibly kama ni anger issues, understanding and all that. Now, how do you come and know, or possibly, what stage utafika useme, hapa sasa we can make a move to now marriage?
Wow.
You see that stage. Now that you've understood your person, you appreciate who or she is and all that. Now, how do you come to the step of now we can go to the next level? Ako ka point sa, ako ka process sasa. Because you now, my own view of moving on after relationship is, these are two people wanachukuana. You see, unaonanga hizi safe zinekanga possibly valuable goods like gold ama guns. You see, and then sinakuwa na password and something. So I view marriage in that aspect. That now these are two people wanachukuana, wanaeka kwa hiyo safe na password inasaulika. Because tell me, how do you possibly think of something like divorce or possibly leaving your partner if you're respected in the society, ama kama wewe ni msee wa church? You see, unaona tu high profile. You see, like uko like, bana society sione kama sisi tunapigana, ati sisi tunataka kuachana. You see, so these are people that now have understood themselves and they are now trying to move into the next step of possibly marriage. How do you know nimefika sasa naweza ingia?
Wow. Mimi nitasema hivi, after umeanalyze umse. Lazima ndio uweze kusema sasa mi am fully in. Kuna ameza kuti kwa sababu I believe we never go to courtship or dating blindly. Kuna kuna watu ndio wanaenda pale ku pass time, they just do their stuff. Lakini ule mse mwenye ameamua, itakuwa tricky sana eti amwe sasa mimi we nitaingia tu hivyo. Juu mse ako sijui ako na looks, ako fiti nini. Unaona?
Unaangalia.
Hiyo nini haiko sawa. You cannot just base your love. Hiyo iko so kidogo. In some small cocoon, Kenyatta utatokea wapi jamani? But analyze your partner. Go and write and tick. Umse ako responsible. How does this person treat other people out there? That really matters. That really matters. Kwa sababu venye anatreat watu pale nje, hivyo ndio atafanya nini? Ataileta kwako pale nyumbani. So if this person,
so that is an image of whatever will happen. And if it happens so outside, kwako itakuwa
even tutakuwa safe. Kwanza wewe ndio utakuwa unapatana nazo.
Ikiwa hot vizuri.
Wewe ndio zinaku. Kabisa. Wewe unapata hizo outburst from this person. So ningesema uanalyze umse vizuri, uweze kujua ako namna gani. Ana fall to your traits, what you want in a husband. Not in a boyfriend. Sawa.
I'm getting you.
In a husband.
So there is a ladder.
Ndio hiyo bana, lazima.
You've mentioned of a husband and a boyfriend. So these are two different people, aspects.
Yes, I would say.
In a person.
Yes, kwa sababu.
What about that?
Kwa sababu for a boyfriend you're getting to learn this person. Unacheki hiyo ndio base unajaribu kulearn umse. Lakini time uta conclude useme huyu anaweza kuwa husband, ameweza kutik hizi nini zingine zote katika ile harakati ya kumjua. Unaona, ushamjua vizuri. Sasa mwenyewe unaenda ukitik, enye huyu anaweza kuwa my husband ama huyu anaweza kuwa my wife.
Hope you're getting that, viewers. Easy steps, you see that now there is a graduation process from a boyfriend to her husband. And now that is a challenge to the men.
It's true.
That now they have to build on their capacity, build on how they view being responsible, view on how they be caring, be on their emotional intelligence.
Hapo kwanza hapo sana.
Oh my. That atapata stress za kazi
anakuja na kuletea bana.
That is so key.
You're right.
Emotional intelligence.
Yes,
you see,
absolutely.
That hata patwa na vitu mingi, kuna rent, kuna nini, akasirike, aanze kufikiria zui kuacha bibi,
anakuwa violent
ama
on
anaanza
you.
kuwa violent, ama
Anakuwa
anaingia into
violent.
drinking if ako ana drink.
Yes. Ni vizuri for okay, especially for a man. Ebu do make decision ile unataka kuoa. Mwenye umeza kushughulikia. Hata ile time uko na ma pressures za life, how do you handle them? Kwa sababu wewe ndio unaanza, when you're head, you're the priest of your home as a man. So venye utakuwa tasema una direct hawa wengine ambao wanakufuata, the neck with the wife, the kids and every other person. Itakuwa dependent sana venye wanajiconduct. Wewe ndio utakuwa unachangia. Kama pale nje, you know they say a happy wife, a happy life.
Oh my.
So that's what they say out here.
But people don't know that. Mtu anakasirika
anakumwagia zote. So pressure nini, this woman will never have peace in that home.
Hata hiyo, what kind of a home is that?
Ako pale avumilie bana.
Kabisa.
Gasi tarnish
na
the
utavumilia
image.
hadi lini?
Bana.
Because I guess now climbing the ladder means forever and ever.
I'm telling you.
So until you die, or possibly you decide divorce, you are into that marriage.
It is true.
Like whatever comes, you pick it all.
You have to. You have to. And also, even kwa sababu huyu mtu hata ukiconclude akwe your husband, ako na weaknesses.
Kabisa.
Already. So, unakaa unasema, okay, ni sawa anaweza kuwa my husband. Can I manage his weaknesses? Am I able to help him be better in these weaknesses? Ama itani overwhelm hata mimi nipata sitaweza kukuwa na huyu mtu.
Wow.
Ndio pale unapata mtu unasikia anasema divorce ndio isha happen. You know, and most cases women ndio wana file hizi divorces. Not a man. Ukipata mwanaume anasema eti anataka kufile divorce, hakupenda huyu mwanamke in the first place.
Because are you already kubea? Because that is why he's making that step.
It is true. But for a wife to nini, of course labda huyu mwanamke labda alikwanza inaweza kuwa pia alimpenda kwa material stuff na nini. Lakini kama ni ule tu mwanamke alikuwa shajitambua vizuri, ni vitu kama hizi, kama huyu mwanaume kuna weaknesses hakuwa okay with wakati hata walikuwa wana date na kuona labda hii kwake inaweza kuwa red flag ama ataweza kuistomach kabisa, unaona. So ni vizuri mtu aweze kuelewa hata ule mtu ambaye amechoose kuwa na journey ya marriage kabisa, kwa sababu hayuko perfect, ako na weaknesses kabisa, but these weaknesses ataweza kuzihandle. Kama ni mtu anakasirika sana,
aje sasa, how do you survive with them?
Yes, for me I would say if you know your person has this weakness, try and help.
Wow.
Sasa inakuanga sasa your partner ako willing kuackle himself
kabisa. Wow.
Kuna mtu
invest on that. Hata yeye ako willing to grow better and better, the better version.
Lakini kama hayuko willing, itakuwa ina make work
very
hard.
Kabisa.
Very hard for you as a partner, either a woman or a man, to kumsaidia aweze kufika to that other level of being a better person. For him and also the society, remember? Kwa sababu this husband of yours or wife hakai tu na wewe, ako na watu huko nje. Wanakaa namna gani?
So kama huko nje it's worse, prepare for worse.
Worse tatata zote. Ile mbaya zaidi kama kuna kama watu kama hiyo.
It continues growing worse, sindio?
Bana sindio.
Wow, I'm learning. That
so
now it should come from a point of willingness, agreeing to be better, agreeing to appreciate the other party.
Thank you.
If you're ready to do that and bear with the shortcomings, now you can climb the ladder.
Yes, unaweza mwa sasa, I'm good to go for a
man. Now, ready. But people wale wana rush hapa nje, it's so alarming. And I guess they should be very keen. Because if you're not ready, don't climb the ladder.
Juu hapo watu tunaambiwa, tunasikianga bosi zikimekiwa church ama mahali tu, even into the traditional weddings. Eti hii haina saa, si eti kitumeenda ukasomea venye watu tuko shule, ushasomea nini unajua. Mseba na hii haina teo, it doesn't have an exam. Wende uko ndani sasa utajua huyu mtu ako vizuri.
Utajuana huko, kama anangorota utamjulia huko. Now you'll have to bear with that.
Sasa utadu.
You'll have to bear with that.
It's true.
Kabisa.
Lazima tu stand
this is
up
so
with these
interesting.
things. Absolutely.
Kabisa. I just desire that a handful of people could understand this.
Yeah,
they
too.
could come to the realization of this, bearing one another, appreciating someone's sacrifices,
Absolutely.
standing in the gap. Si lazima ati uambiwe chip in. Because now you're together, when you see fault, you cover.
Yes.
Because remember, now you are one image.
Absolutely.
You're trying to cover.
Cover your partner.
Wow, that is so nice.
Yes.
Let us take the higher gear and now come to this, believers.
Wow.
Now this is a Christian relationship.
Absolutely.
They are now not before the ladder. They've not climbed the ladder. No, we're going to that state of relationship. Is it okay to visit your partner?
Well.
Is it okay to visit your partner? And if yes, why? And if no, why? Kabisa. Is it okay? I'm now in a relationship with someone. Let me use myself as an example. I'm in a relationship with someone. And then I plan one Friday night. Hello, I'm coming. I'm going to visit. I'm going to spend the weekend there, and I'm going. What's your view on that?
Bana Z. No.
The Z part for me. Kabisa.
No. So sidhani hiyo ni sawa.
Now usisahau, this is flesh. We might speak in tongues. This is flesh. We might speak in tongues.
Nyama ni nyama tu jamani.
Kabisa. When you cut here, this is blood, viewers. I know you can support me with this. This is blood. You see, ama tuseme, you know the ancient joke of tuweka Bible katikati.
Bana. Aje sasa. Hakuna.
Hiyo Bible mtaikanyaga vizuri sana, hata utakumbuka kulikuwa na Bible hapo.
Yes, always on a two motor.
So what's your view? Is it a yes or a no?
It's a no.
It's a no.
We are not negotiating
Kabisa.
on that.
We are not negotiating on that.
See.
Kabisa.
Wait
until you climb the ladder.
Sindio.
Until you are now declared husband and wife.
Kwanza, kama unamvisit na your other friends, na yeye ako na the other friends.
And
sawa. Lakini, nyinyi wawili, mkifanya nini? What are you trying to show us? That you're more stronger than who?
Oh my. Unasahau uko na flesh.
Yes.
Kabisa.
It's good. Tukue tu na hiyo wisdom.
So the 21st century, the gent kaa kwako, the lady kaa kwako.
Pataneni uko nje, mahali kuna watu.
Where you can control.
Mahali kuna watu, lakini in enclosed areas, jamani ni rahisi sana mjipate mnaanguka. Na mbona tuanguke ukiona?
Kabisa.
You can be cautious and prevent yourself from that. Of
Wow,
course.
that is so amazing.
Yes. Kwa sababu
I'm learning.
Ukijiweka kwa that position, kurudi tena itakuwa ngumu. So it's better you avoid.
Kabisa.
Vizuri ujiepushe sana na mitego kama hii ndio uweze kuwa safe as a Christian.
Kabisa.
Yes.
Wow, that is so important.
Absolutely.
At least we've covered the aspect of a believer.
Yes.
That for control and for a holy marriage, they keep off that. Cindy,
yes,
I think we should look for a session and possibly look at the bigger picture of now, how do you control the situation in a relationship? That now you can control the extremes you can go. Is it okay to go to the extreme of kissing in a relationship? Is it okay to go to the extreme of hugging for too long? Is it okay to go to the extreme of, like, the extremes?
Yes, absolutely.
Where can we go? How do we limit it? And all that and all that.
Absolutely.
It is so interesting.
Easy.
Kabisa, Cindy. Nice. I'm learning and I hope you're learning too, our dear viewer. Kabisa, wow, the comments here are, oh my. This is amazing. Kuna mtu anasema ati kama ni kufua ndio nitakuwa romantic, wacha ikae. Kabisa.
Ataki kufua na hata kuna washing machine imemfanyia kazi virahisi tu.
Wako like those are not our roles. You see? And that is where the idea of housemaids come, and the housemates come. The husband sees the appreciative aspect of a housemaid, they fall for that housemaid.
Ni ukweli. In most cases, 90% utapata ndoa nyingi zinavunjika kwa sababu ya nini? Yule housemaid ambaye ulileta kwa sababu wewe utaki kupika, utaki kufua.
And remember, a man, speaking from a point of understanding, a man appreciates
sana
whatever he's experiencing.
Sana.
Meaning, if I appreciate the housemaid's food, there is a certain of attraction or a bond that will be forwarded to that housemaid.
Automatic.
You see?
Automatic.
So many cheatings that are happening in relationships, actually they're not even from outside. They start from
in-house.
the house. In-house, kabisa.
In-house.
In-house, kabisa. So I believe that is why the lady should take charge
Absolutely.
of spicing the marriage.
Ndio.
Sasa kama unaniachia napikiwa na housemaid kila wakati, tell me how I will not be attracted to that housemaid.
Pika ikuwe na chumvi
Because while I'm
mingi.
eating, kabisa, pika vile utapika. Continue growing. And that is why I always encourage and say, for a lady, build capacity.
Thank you.
You see, kama ni cooking skills haujui, unangoja hadi uolewe ndio ujue shule.
Bana.
So you can learn a two or thing. At least specialize on something.
Absolutely.
And nowadays we have gadgets. You can learn from YouTube.
TikTok.
You can spice up. You see,
Kuna
and all
places
this.
more.
People are going live cooking. You can learn a thing.
It's true.
You can learn how to make this food, this variety, this spice, this, and you spice up your relationship. Oh, Mekatu, you're waiting to get into a relationship only knowing how to boil tea. Actually, nilikuja kusikia nowadays in the 21st century that even tea is not just made. Tea is prepared.
Kuna venye, kuna design.
Kuna setup. I saw a photo.
I
saw a photo. Oh, it made me laugh. Mtu ameweka hapa majani na sukari na maziwa na maji. And then mwingine ameweka hapa cinnamon, ginger, cardamom and all that you see. And then anasema now huyu anatengeneza chai, huyu anapika chai, huyu anatengeneza chai. You see? So I came to wonder. And then you come to the 21st century. Most people have been raised by housemaids, where the housemaids are making everything. Huyu mse ajui kutengeneza, and then apate gent unaingia in a relationship and you cannot preserve the relationship because you don't know. Because you don't know.
And I'll also encourage,
yes,
if
please.
maybe a man ako very good also at cooking. Nikuibia siri?
Niambie, sema.
Nikuibia siri tu
Lete kabisa. Bring it along.
Ladies also appreciate a man who knows how to cook. If you want a woman
I rest my case. Mr. Peace, hope you have heard this. That ladies appreciate a man who cooks. Do you cook? Don't answer.
Who knows how to cook?
Yes,
Nata si lazima jue kila kitu.
Okay.
That woman, kuna kitu ingine sikusema.
Yes,
very
please.
important. Understand your partner's love language.
Love language. Love language. What's your view?
Bana, kwa sababu kama your person anapenda ukimpikia maybe as a lady, mbona siku moja usimsurprise apate. Hata kama unapika ugali na mayai, I mean, it's something. Yani, hiyo ni kitu tunaweza kuresonate, tunaweza kuunderstand. Yani, it gets to the core of a woman. Una get? Even you too for a man, huwa mnapenda mkifuliwa manguo. Yani mnafeel imefika bana. This person is showing you acts of service, another love language. You men get to understand it very, very well.
Okay.
Yes, and gifting as well now for ladies. When ukiweza tu kujua hivyo, mambo ya love ni very smooth and easy for you.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
Understand your partner's love language. You see? And you're going to appreciate that union.
It is true. It is true. You are not going to have difficulties. Kwa sababu ushajua mtu wangu anapenda nikimpikia either a lady.
Kabisa.
Na for a man unasema mimi napenda maybe mimi mke wangu akinipelekea maji kwa bafu. You know, I keep prepare my shoes, you know, ironing my clothes, nini. You see, ukielewa tu your partner
itakuwa easier for you people to bond and even to relate.
Hamtakuwa na hard time. Lakini kusema mimi sijui pikia.
Siwezi fanya hii.
Baba ni
vitu zingine you have to go for an extreme to appreciate and for the other person to feel value.
Yes, na ita make tu mambo easy kwa sababu umeweza kumwelewa ni nini anataka. And it's good you ask.
Nice.
Taka kujua nini mtu anapenda sana. Nini hapendi basi achana nayo. If my woman likes it when I cook for her ama anapata gift, hata kama si kubwa tu, you don't have to break the bank.
By the way, that is true. Something just small, but from a genuine heart, but it's also value.
itaonyesha my person really loves me.
Kabisa.
Love it's never complicated. People make it complicated.
Oh my, it is so complicated. People make it complicated.
People make it complicated.
Wow.
It's very easy. Do you know why? As believers, tunajua God alitupatia his only son to show us love. Yani he's a giver. Yani alitupatia tu bure. So we are supposed to spread it easily. Let's not make it complicated.
Let's not make it complicated.
And not only in our family setup, hata huku nje. To make complicated. It's very easy.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm learning. Hope you're learning too, a viewer. It's so exciting and so extreme.
Absolutely.
Kabisa, sindio? Nice. Wow, I'm seeing time is so far much gone. Oma, repeat it again. Somebody's saying repeat that and repeat that again. Wow. We're going to repeat until the world hears of this.
Absolutely.
We can make the 21st century better and easy.
Absolutely.
I captured that.
Yes.
Sindio, as a parting shot possibly, what can you tell anyone who's viewing or possibly they are in the 21st century? How can they make the better the relationship and all that as a parting shot?
My parting shot will be get to understand people around you. You can only get to understand when you allow yourself. You see, understanding, you cannot just say, I want to understand this person. But put yourself in their shoes. This person is coming from what ground so that I can be able to show love better.
Very true.
But then again, if you do not do that, you'll not be able to relate with people very well.
True.
Love is a very beautiful thing. As we Christians, we've been able to see that matter to, kawaida tu dunia. Tunaweza tu kuspread mapenzi tu hivyo vizuri bila ku make that complicated. And get to also understand self-love is very important. When you're able to love yourself better, to spread it, it's also even more easier. But if you're not, it makes things even more difficult. That is also another thing I'll add and say kindness. Let's be kind. Let's be kind to make things also easier. When you have an opportunity to help someone, do it without even hesitating. Don't do the counting. What am I getting in return when I help this person? You shouldn't do that. And always know that God sees that. He rewards. He rewards us. So that's what I can say, and thank you.
Wow,
thank you
that is so awesome.
Much.
Wow. I'm so glad. Wow. Let me read a few comments over here.
Okay.
Skevile kwa ground. I was just laughing by my own. Nice. Repeat that again, Irene. Thank you so much for joining. I knew you cannot fail to join. Repeat that again. Learning, Pia, I see you. Thank you so much, Lavender. Jason, a lot of learning. This is a very good conversation. Thank you so much, Jason.
Wow.
Kabisa, on the point of kushare roles.
Bana, sindio.
Watu waandike notes. Mshapewa leakage. Mambo na relationship hatuanguki tena. Mbona tuanguke? We are making it better and easy.
Better and easier.
Oh my, very true. Thank you so much, Boni. Kabisa. I see you, Modesta. Amazing. Self-love first.
Key. That's very key.
How will you show love if you don't have love?
Bana, when you're struggling to show yourself love.
You know how I picture that? You see a pregnant woman. How can you give birth if you're not pregnant?
Good one. Food for thought.
So how are you going to show love if you're not pregnant of love?
Yourself.
How are you going to bear love?
Itakuwa ngumu jamani.
Thank you.
Yes.
Huyu alisema ako vaka niko na brother yangu.
Mimi imeenda.
I love the conversation.
Right.
Good things will come out way.
Yes.
That is very true. Kama kufua ni kwa romantic, acha ikae. Adhuri. I give up. You better give up kabisa, Lucy. Thank you, Irene. Tell them hawa wakupiga simu KFC. Oh my.
Bana lafu akiwa napiga boy child manze poleni jo.
Niko kwa nails ni 5k.
Poleni.
Sasa hiyo umefanywa na 250.
Hadi huyo mtu ana huruma.
Alafu hiyo ni relationship.
Na ukimwoa
ukienda kwa relationship. Thank you.
I'm so tricky.
How are you, Apostle? Karibu sana. Hapo kwa better and easier is the real deal.
Yes.
Very true. Kabisa. I bless you, servants. Amen. Amen. The conversation is profound. Thank you so much, DJ Peace. Nice. Wow. Hapa mawao tu ndiko mingi.
Wow, okay.
Are not in that era anymore. Ati man working only. Hakuna. Unatoka nyinyi wote, you're making things better and easy by the lady working and also the man working and building something great.
It is true.
Tunatingisha inchi. Sindio? Tunatingisha kabisa.
Lazima.
Relationship sio mseso. Acha niende nikajiekelee kwanza ni kama unanitouch. Oh my. I was about to comment ama niache.
Wow.
Who am I to commit about love? Oh my.
Ouch.
Wisdom hapa. It's getting interesting. Okay. Thank you so much. Wisdom in it. Super profound of you, girl. This is Bele Dame. Oh my. Thank you so much. Tuned in. Keep it up, girl. This is done. Thank you so much. Deliverance Gizito Youths well represented. Thank you, Kibe. That's my baby girl. Very intelligent, like true. Mom. Love you, Irene. This is from Emma Martins.
Wow,
Emma Martins, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Asi usichome. Unaambiwa usichome. You're revealing. This is from one of our own. You're revealing, you see.
Such a
Kabisa. Francis, thank you so much. Tuned from Gong, Kajiado. Thank you so much. Wongo. Wow, ready to learn. Kwa ground kuna dust.
Kivumbi.
Niko ndani, mimi ni Genz-S. Koshwa wewe ni Genz-S, DJ please. Go girl, I'm happy for you. This is Street Praise All Chapters. Thank you so much. Gideon watching from Kubu in Meru County.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Ben Fetcher, presently present. Genz-S #1, Mkofiti. Thank you so much. Wow. Keep the comments coming. I think we can finish at that. Time is far much gone.
Yeah.
And possibly I'll say this, that the idea of relationships is to bond.
Yes, absolutely.
To relate and to come together and share visions.
Yeah.
And to see the far much end of relationships. If a relationship is not visioned, if a relationship does not have a goal, by then do you know you go where you're going because you know where you're going?
Ndio.
If you don't know where you're going, then where are you going?
Bana.
You see? So if you and your partner, you don't have an end goal, then meaning you have nowhere you're going.
Absolutely.
You have to sit down, have someone you're relating with, have someone you're reasoning together with that can understand you, that can appreciate whatever you do.
Yes.
Those that are in ministry. There are people relating and the other person is not appreciating them being in ministry.
Sadly.
So ebu niambie mtakaa aje. You cannot relate.
Eza kujua. Kwanza juu huyu mtu anastand wapi.
Anastand wapi na anafanya nini.
It is true. Juu inaweza fanya mambo yako very difficult. Imagine if your believers, maybe one is a pastor, looking for us to be in ministry. Alafu uko like, mimi kukua bibi ya pastor. Jamani sasa itakuwaje? Just get to understand.
And it will be so hard to relate.
Na kama unaweza tu ondoke umwambie siwezi, this person should respect kwa sababu unaona wewe una hiyo grace.
Kabisa.
And it doesn't have to say no to some of these things. It doesn't even make you a bad person. It's just where you stand. And it needs to be respected as well.
Wow. That is so nice. I'm still learning. You know, I'm very keen that your no should be no. And don't feel apologetic about your no.
Yes.
If you feel you're settling with someone, you don't share vision, you don't share relation ideas and does not appreciate your personality, wacha. Wachia hapo.
Hapo tu.
Kabisa. You might wind up with a prayer then.
Wow, yes.
Wow, thank you so much. Possibly a word and a prayer. Nice.
Okay. What I can also say, just as God gave us His only Son to spread love, let us not be hard on spreading that love to people. It is very easy to do that, and again, the basis of it is the Word. We have the Word of God that can lead us in showing love to people around us, not only in a family setup. So we thank God for that. I think we can wind up with a word of prayer.
Yes.
Heavenly Father, thank you for that opportunity that you've been able to give us, oh God, to delve deeply concerning this matter of relationships. Thank you, Father, because from it we are becoming better people, oh God, for this century, oh God, and even those who are ahead of us, King of all glory. We worship you this evening, and indeed we are saying, as you gave us your Son, Lord, may it continue being at work in us, that indeed love is what you gave us, and we need to continue spreading it, oh God, with the kindness, Jehovah, that you've continued to show us. Master, we worship you this evening, na tunasema ni asante. And it is in Jesus' name we are praying, trusting and believing. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Irene,
Thank you
for
so
joining
much.
us.
Thank you
Looking
too.
forward to have you.
Yes, I'll
Possibly
be glad.
Packed.
Jamani, lazima mambo
Sindio?
change.
Kabisa.
Hakutakuwa na dust
Hakuna
tena.
kabisa. Thank you so much.
Thank you as well.
Wow. Thank you so much to our dear viewers for following, for liking, for commenting, and for sharing. Until we meet next week on Tuesday, same time and same place. God bless you so much. I'm Timothy Mutie. Be blessed. Thank you. Wow. That was awesome.
Blossom Diaspora Media, testifying to the good news of God's grace. Blossom Diaspora Media, testifying to the good news of God's grace.